Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a powerful force that will shape the lives of our youngest generation, Generation Alpha. As profoundly as the internet and social media shape millennials and Gen Z, that force is artificial intelligence. I would like to ask the audience a question. Have you ever used AI to churn out quick answers to a task at hand? Whether that will be through applicants like ChatGPT or voice assistants like Siri or Alexa? A no to this answer would be an absolute rarity in today's age, as we feel the presence of AI in each walk of life. Before I start my talk on the impact of AI on Generation Alpha, let's understand who they are. According to its definition in Britannica, these are kids who were born from 2010 and onwards, raised with technology on the palm of their hands, even before they could even walk. They are the first generation to be born into an entirely digital world. Technology isn't an addition to their lives, it's a foundational part of their growth and development. And while every generation has faced unique changes, Generation Alpha is stepping into a world powered by AI, an invisible co-pilot that will shape every experience, interaction, and opportunity they encounter. We're all familiar with the term iPad kids. These are children who are always on their parents' iPads. Do you think it's such a wise thing to allow such young children to to expose such young children to technology before they could even supervise themselves? Here's the crucial point. AI can both be a beacon of progress and a path to unintended consequences. The choices we make today in developing and deploying AI will profoundly impact how Generation Alpha lives, learns, and understands the world. Whilst we embrace change such as AI, we need to be responsible in how we use it. Harnessing the power of AI can have a positive impact in our lives. Imagine walking into a virtual classroom where learning is empowered by AI and personalized to every student's needs. You sit at your table, log into your device, and you are greeted by your AI tutor without a human face in sight. Sounds strange, doesn't it? It may sound scary to some to imagine a classroom run by a robot, but don't be scared. AI can be a blessing too. AI-powered systems are already capable of identifying each child's learning style, strengths, and areas needing improvement, allowing teachers to tailor lessons in ways that suit the individual. These tools can adapt in real time, transforming the one-size-fits-all model of education into a rich and engaging experience. For Generation Alpha, this means fewer one-way lessons and more interactive, immersive learning. AI could allow students to learn at their own pace, giving every child an equal opportunity to excel, not just the fast learners. How cool would that be? To be able to learn at your own pace and according to your own preference of learning style. That is what a futuristic educational institution should be like. But we must ask ourselves, is our focus on creating a well-rounded individual or simply someone who excels in standardized metrics? While AI can elevate learning, it also risks narrowing our focus to what's measurable, potentially sidelining creativity, empathy, and critical thinking. As we integrate AI into education, we need to prioritize values alongside academics, allowing these young minds to grow as compassionate human beings, not just competitive performers, as trained by the AI systems that they are so used to. Are we, as the human race, ready to face the challenges that AI systems will have on the value systems of Generation Alpha? Once again, I would reiterate that it's great to embrace change, as change is the only constant. But we need to be responsible in how we embrace change. If we are not responsible in the choices we make, we run the risk of creating a society with no values. Now, let's consider socialization. According to Rena Caliber in her IBM blog about the 10 AI dangers and risks and how to manage them, Generation Alpha will grow up with digital companions that can mimic empathy, converse naturally, and even respond with humor. Think of AI assistants today, with enhanced social skills that make them more relatable, almost like a friend. As a result, AI will be there during the ups and downs, their frustrations, and their moments of wonder. How about a future where AI pets get to keep us company? How about going on a date with an AI boyfriend or an AI girlfriend? Apps such as Dippy can help create digital boyfriends or girlfriends have many followers. Jagger, the co-founder of the company behind Dippy, says that Dippy has amassed 500,000 monthly and 50,000 daily active users, with people spending on average on the app an hour on the app at a time. The fact that there are 50,000 daily active users is evidence of changing trends in dating. AI-created boyfriends and girlfriends are not of fiction or imagination, but a reality. Not just that, we can also have AI pets. According to a report by The Guardian, a Japanese company named Vanguard Industries has created an array of robotic companions that can mimic your emotions, some emotions and movements of a live pet. These robots, known as Mothlins, have created a market worth millions of dollars for the company. With more and more AI companions becoming part of our social lives, one is left wondering about the future of our relationship with fellow human beings. But there's a dilemma here. In what ways will relationships with AI companies shape their relationships with real people? Will they become so accustomed to digital responses that human interactions feel messy or inefficient? A generation raised on AI companions could lose touch with the imperfections that make us so beautifully human. It will be our responsibility to create these tools mindfully so they augment rather than replace genuine human connection. Another crucial area is privacy. AI technologies can collect and analyze vast amounts of personal data from children, jeopardizing their privacy and exposing them to potential misuse of their information. Generation Alpha will grow under AI's watchful eye, in homes equipped with smart speakers, wearable tech, and connected toys. This is an environment that continuously collects data, gathering insights on preferences, routines, and behaviors. It's AI's nature to learn by observation. Does that mean that Generation Alpha is nothing but a source of data for corporations? No. This This generation's lives shouldn't be treated as data streams for corporations. If we don't establish boundaries now, Generation Alpha might lose their right to privacy before they even understand its value. And without laws, there is a risk of shaping their identities based on algorithms rather than self-discovery. Oh, oh, sorry. Well, an idea developed at Stanford University by Michael Littman, and it is one of my favorite ideas on artificial intelligence. It is the belief that humans are innately biased, and the AI we develop can reflect our biases. These systems inadvertently learn biases that might be present in the training data and exhibited in the machine learning algorithms and deep learning models that underpin AI development. These learned biases might be perpetuated during the deployment of AI, resulting in skewed outcomes. AI bias can have unintended consequences with potentially harmful outcomes. Examples include applicant tracking systems, discriminating against gender, healthcare diagnosis systems, returning lower accuracy results for historically underserved populations, and predictive policing tools disproportionately targeting systematically marginalized communities, among others. Human society already has many forms of discrimination, and we would not want AI to further exacerbate it. This presents a powerful opportunity. With the right skills, Generation Alpha can leverage AI to solve complex problems that we couldn't solve on our own. But here lies the catch. We must prepare them with a blend of technical and ethical skills, teaching them not only how to use AI, but also how to question it, to scrutinize its motives, to ensure it aligns with the values of equality, fairness, and compassion. In many ways, AI is like a blank canvas, and Generation Alpha is the artist. They have the tools to make decisions that shape AI's future trajectory. But as we pave the way, it is our duty to set a standard for ethics and responsibility. One of the most critical conversations we can have with this generation is not how AI works, but why it matters. They need to know that AI is a tool, not a dictator of destiny. We must teach them to ask the tough questions. What purpose does this technology serve? Whose interests does it prioritize? How can it be used for the greater good? By fostering these values, we will empower Generation Alpha to be the stewards of AI, using it as a force for positive change. To other parents, educators, and innovators in this room, our choices today will shape the AI that shapes Generation Alpha. Let's ensure that the AI we build is not only innovative, but also inclusive. Let's work towards an AI-driven world where privacy is respected, where learning is empowering, where technology builds bridges rather than walls. In nurturing this future, we're not just guiding a generation, we're building a legacy. Let's equip Generation Alpha to not just live in a world with AI, but to lead it with wisdom, compassion, and integrity. Thank you.